Grandmaster Rene, if I take maybe the, if it's allowed, the analogy of development in today's world, development always has a timeline. That means also people are involved, and I can see you now as a kind of the head of R&D. You had people that were with you, and for example, you also had many students, which could be your people that you also had in your development. That followed you for years and had also reached a certain level within the development department, so to speak, and now having founded their own way of development and left your development line. How do you think about this? What could be the reason why people that were learning with you for so many years and said this is the only logical thing I have, and now are doing things that are different from what you are doing today?
Right. Well, that's because my system from day one always had a growth pattern. You start from here and you start moving the development wherever you want it to go, but always up to a higher plane. And so, you know, for me, when students have left, when students have stopped, or they started what they want to do their own, that's great. Right? And I have no issues with people stopping and starting and doing whatever they want. But why they're different than what I do now is that in my development of the system, from here to here, they may have stopped here, right? And I'm starting to develop more. Every time I develop more. Every time I develop more. So the process is always going this way. So they may have gotten off the bus here, and another person gets off the bus here, and in my mind I have date lines stamped about when this guy quit, when this guy stopped, when he started doing what he wanted to do himself, and when he started. Everything is fine. They can do whatever they want, and I'm happy with it. And I'm happy for them to go out on their own. It's okay. My thing is that if I'm over here and I'm developing new stuff over here, I'm not going back. So what they've done is set up where maybe I'm up here doing all this, and they're down here looking at, is this possibly where my tradition has stopped? The next one is saying, oh, is this where tradition stopped? Do I know everything? You know, where I taught, are these guys left behind? You know, all people really have to do is understand what I do and take it up to the next level. So if they come up here and see what I'm doing now, that's an evolvement from where I was before. And all they need to really do is look up here, see what I'm doing now, and evolve from that. They did it here, they did it here, they did it here. But now I'm up here, they either have to look at what I'm doing and understand what I'm doing, because it's going to enhance what they've done before, where they're at, and validate what they've done in the past. And what they're doing now, I easily validate everything that has come up my ladder.
Yeah. So this year in 2012, you had also the chance to be a part of the Hall of Fame. You have been awarded. So it was also a platform for you to show to the origin of the Filipino martial arts, the original country of the Filipino martial arts, your development. What was the impact?
The impact was just being inducted into the Filipino Hall of Fame for the martial arts was something that I felt was finally, you know, was recognition to what I do, my system and how it works, and how I spread it all through the world, and that it's just not a fly-by-night system. It's something that's very solid, based on concepts, based on development. So being able to be honored at the Hall of Fame in the Philippines was really an honor for me. And when I demonstrated, when I did the workshops, I mean, people were, you know, very impressed with what I do. But, you know, you have to understand that even then, some of these were modern type of systems, and that what I did was traditionally back from when the immigrants have left the Philippines and they came to America and they had to re-engage themselves in society, re-engage themselves into this racial stuff, and learn. If they ever did Escrima, then they kept it secret, and different things that our culture in America introduced to the culture of the Filipinos. But to me, I think it just brings verification and credence to what I've done, and and now it's sort of a solidarity between all the Filipino martial arts, trying to make sure that we stay strong as a unit and present what we know honestly, culturally, and as effectively as we can.
Okay.